What's up, guys? This is Dwight here with Retro Crypto. Before we get started, gotta let you know I am not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy on the internet who loves cryptocurrency. It is essential that you do your own research before any investments. You'll see it's DYOR all over Twitter. Do your own research. Now, with that said, I want you to take your hand, your right or your left hand, whatever you prefer, and I want you to click on that like button. I appreciate it so much. It brings in much more traffic from the YouTube algorithm and Facebook. I'm also posting on Facebook now. And I want you to go ahead and click on the subscribe button so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. And I just appreciate it. Now, today, got a lot I want to talk about. Not too much. It's not going to be too long. We're coming on the holiday season. The crypto world's getting super noisy. So even I am starting to block things out. And, got things going on in the outside world just like everybody else. So today I really want to talk about HEX, World Mobile Token, and Cardano, and a few other things. So first thing we're going to talk about today, though, is my crypto bubbles. I always start off with the crypto bubbles. They're just so cool, just bouncing around. Look at that. You know what I see? I see green everywhere. They all look like nice little pretty Christmas balls hanging from a tree. But yeah, and where's my hex? Where's my hex at? There it is, 6.4%. It is December 23rd at 1:48 p.m., just so you know what time it is. Sand is up 13.8, nice. What else we got floating around in here? It's looking like a beautiful day, guys. I just see green everywhere. I'm sure you get the drift. Even Solana is up 4.7%. I have mixed attitude towards Solana because I'm not really sure that they are in actually, how can I express it? They're not truly decentralized. If they've gone down twice and they've been able to bring it up by rebooting it, how do you reboot something that's decentralized and one person assists a switch? But it is what it is. Oh, and don't forget Crowcoin. Crowcoin's a real player. Don't let that one sneak up on you. And I have a little bit of news about that a little later on. All right, so I'm going to roll down here real quick. I never look at the bottom of crypto bubbles. And guess where HEX is? Number 6. How many sites do I have to show you that HEX is number 6 before everybody starts to believe it? I know a lot of you already know. HEX, number 6. Why is CoinMarketCap have it at 201? Come on, guys. Truth's going to come out in the end, and it's going to be a messy one. All right, let's keep moving forward. Wanted to show you guys this. Nobody shows this anymore, but they should. You used to see this all the time during the bear market when crypto crashed. When the bubble popped. Guys on the YouTubers, they show this all the time. This is a U.S. debt clock. It's really easy to look up. I'll have a link on the video for you guys, but just look at that. It's very depressing, very scary. There's your national debt. That's a lot of zeros. But yeah, it's just nice to look at every so often. I mean, you can look at this and feel good about yourself as an investor or the choices that you've made. But this is the reality of the state of the United States. And the world's not much better. But just something to look at. Moving on. All right, let's talk crypto, guys. Sorry, that was a little somber moment there, but it is reality. And I truly feel there's a very harsh recession coming our way, and when one nation, Europe, I believe, is already in a recession. So there's no borders anymore. You're not protected by the borders. Everybody's going to get affected, and it's going to be bad in the U.S., which will then roll over to the rest of the world. Excuse me. But anyway, sorry, I don't want to be boring. Sorry. A little gloomy today. Let's talk about HEX. HEX is looking good. HEX is looking really good. As you can see here, I had built a wedge earlier today when I woke up just to see what it would do, and it broke out of that wedge, and it broke up, which is essential because you see it was on that little bit of a downward trend, and it was getting to the point where it's going to get to the end of the wedge. You had to make a decision. The decision was made, and the decision took it above the trend. So that's super huge for HEX. Now, right here also, when it broke through the trend here, that is a line of resistance that I drew that goes all the way back over to here. So it broke that resistance. So it looks like the next really good point of resistance would be here. So what, around 33 cents, I would say, roughly. So we'll see what happens. But it broke that 30 cents line of resistance. So I think that it's looking good. It's looking very good, actually. Take a look at the moving average here. You have okay, that's not good. Okay, it looks like the 20-day moving average is about to dip down beneath. Hold on, let me check get these colors right. Sorry, guys. All right, it looks like the 20-day moving average is about to dip down beneath the 50-day moving average. Hopefully that doesn't happen. It's not the end of the world, but ideally you want to see it separate and just all moving up together in tandem. When you start seeing the averages cross, you know that there's problems or change, a shift in the markets. But yeah, we'll keep an eye on that. But you never know; it may stay separated. The RSI is on the overbought side. It's not ridiculously overbought like this, but it's on the higher end, so it's not a good day to buy Hex potentially. And the MACD just went into the green, which means that it is going Hex is bullish right now. All right, so Hex is looking good, guys. Don't sleep on Hex. If you don't know about Hex, you better ask somebody. All right, now we're gonna keep talking about Hex right now. Got a lot to talk about Hex. I did a poll yesterday on Twitter, and it was an awesome poll. And what I wrote was, who has the strongest community these days? It used to be between Cardano, XRP, Ethereum, but it looks like times may have changed. And then I did Cardano for life, XRP army, rise up, Hex for the Hexicans, or Ethereum diehards. Look at this. 93.9%, and that's out of 1,272 votes. And this isn't even up to date because it's been up for a few minutes. So I don't even want to know where it's at now. So let me see if I can refresh it. Yeah, it's okay. It's still got 1,272 votes. It has 7 hours left on this poll, so this wasn't even a long. Who knows what it would have said if I left it up for a week? But there was a time over the bear market with the XRP. The Cardano folks are quiet. The Cardano community is really quiet these days. I mean, I don't know why. That community was huge, but anyway, it is what it is. I know the Cardano community is still huge, but the poll doesn't lie. Maybe I lost a lot of the followers that I had from Cardano over the years when I started shifting over to Hex. But yeah, this poll speaks for itself, right? And the next thing we want to talk about. Okay, I saw this on Twitter earlier. Thought this was gonna be really useful, so I'm gonna put this link here. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. I'm gonna click over here. For this is actually done by Coinbase. So this isn't Richard Hart talking. This is Coinbase. How to buy Hex. This is theirs. I'll put a link on the video also in the description. But this is all the steps you need to do to use their wallet to purchase Hex. Huge, guys. Huge. That's an exchange recognizing Hex. Unfortunately, it's not on the regular Coinbase, but it's a step closer. I remember when it was an exciting point to get Cardano onto the wallet. And honestly, it wasn't too long after that, it was actually on the exchange. All right. Let's see what this was. This is a little Hexican humor somebody did. I didn't want to laugh, but it's funny. It's just funny. PulseChain just launched. Come on, Richard Hart. Let's get this baby rolling. People are starting to get frustrated. Now, these are huge fans doing this. So it's a little bit of a grind on them. A little bit of it's funny. It's just funny. But yeah, we're getting tired of waiting. We're ready for PulseChain, sir. But I understand you shouldn't rush things to market. That's the problem with a lot of products right now. Solana. All right, let's keep going. Next thing I wanted to talk about, World Mobile Token pissed me off this morning. Yes, I said pissed me off. Sorry. This is Crypto World, and I promise you I will always tell you the truth. This is what I did. I've known about World Mobile Token for months and months and months. I think I don't know, a bit over 6 months. I've been wanting to purchase it, but I was not allowed to take part in IDO because I'm in the US. So I was like, all right, cool. I was patient. I finally got impatient. I went with Muesli Swap. The one problem I have with Muesli Swap is how can I know that the price that they are offering it for is the correct price? Because it's not on any other exchanges. It's not on CoinMarketCap. It's not on CoinGecko, CoinPaprika. The list, Crypto Bubbles. There's no way to know what World Mobile Token is truly worth. So I had to go by what Muesli Swap was saying it was worth. So, what do you know? The day after I do it, says we're listing WMT on BitTrue. So World Mobile Token is now on BitTrue, and you could trade it against the USD, which is Tether stablecoin. But it ticked me off. I was like, son of a gun, whatever. So, I'm scrolling through my tweets, blah, 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 blah. And what do you see next? World Mobile Token price today. World Mobile Token USD Live. And it is now on CoinMarketCap. I was like, you got to be kidding me, right? Got to be kidding me. So then I was like, all right, whatever. Let me go to CoinMarketCap, see, let's see the damage. I bought it at 0.93 yesterday, 500 of them. 58. Well, it's actually better than when I woke up this morning, guys, because when I woke up this morning, it was at 50 cents. So now it's up to 0.58, which means I overpaid 0.32 for 500. It's a little bit of money, but fortunately I have faith in the project. This is a good example to show you guys where I did mess up. It's not really a mess up, but it's a lesson in patience, and it's always like the next day, and they got me. But yeah. So I guarantee if I go to MusliSwap right now, the price is different. You know what? Let's go to MusliSwap. I think this is some time for the truth. Let's see, MusliSwap. I don't know why I didn't think about this before. I'm sorry. I know you guys are curious. Let's see what we got. And it is now worth 0.42 ADA. I could jump through this computer. Oh man, sometimes in life you just gotta laugh. That was my stupid laugh. I'm sorry. Anybody that knows me knows that's my dumb laugh. But I'm like, you son of a. So anyway, 0.42 ADA. I paid 0.93 yesterday. It's like half. I might double down on this one though, because this one's a real deal. News at 11. I think I'm going to double down, guys. But anyway, let's keep it rolling. But you see the mistake I made. Always be patient. Be patient. I paid twice for that. Right now I have 500. I should have 1,000 for the same price. That's where we're at. All right. Next thing. Cardano is on a tear. If you guys are sleeping on Cardano, you're talking trash on Cardano, you don't know what you're talking about, be patient. Look at it. Patience is paying out. And I've been dollar cost averaging that whole dip. I've been dollar cost averaging every day. I got tons of purchases at, $1.25, 28, 30. And I'm loving it. And as you can see here, they are on a tear. On a Bollinger Band right now. They are on the top end of the Bollinger Band, and they're just pushing up very aggressively, actually. You'll see they're approaching a line of resistance I drew. And I drew this line of resistance here back to December 7th at $1.49. So we're really approaching that $1.49 point. We'll just say $1.49, $1.50. You know what I mean? But when it hits that point of resistance, that's when it's going to really tell. And it's really getting close, as you can see. When it hits that, hopefully it blows right through it. But if it doesn't, I think it's going to, though. Honestly, do. And also a little bit of good news, the 20-day moving average has moved past the 200-day moving average. That is very good. That is excellent. So, and the 50-day moving average is right behind. So this is how you want to see it right here. I want to see that 20-day above the 50-day, and then the 100, and then the 200. So that correction's in play right now. Cardano, not a good day to buy it. It's high on the RSI. It means it's being overbought. And the MACD. The MACD is showing Cardano in bullish territory. So all in all, guys, Cardano is bullish. When I say bullish, it is extremely bullish right now. Do not sleep on it. This project is going to, as BitBoy says, it's going to melt your face off. It's going to melt off a lot of faces. You'll see. Okay, how long have we been recording here? I don't want to record too long here. Where is it at? 14 minutes. Wow. Okay, let's keep this going. All right, next thing talk to you about real quick. I just want to do this quickly here. Bitcoin. Bitcoin is also moving up on a line of resistance. Now, I had that line of resistance drawn in at about like roughly, let's get this right, about $50,000, $50,500. But it's really butted up against it. Actually, it's already past that point. Wow. All right, so Basically, it is butted up right against that line of resistance, and I can actually see it peeking through just a hair on my computer. You probably can't see it on yours, but it looks like it's going to go through this line of resistance right here. I want to see it push through here because that line of resistance was established back here on December 12th. So if we could push through that line of resistance, the next really good line of resistance would be, I would say, about the 51,000. And then you could say this is a very good point of resistance at 51, 52, about 51.9. Say 52. We're going to say 52,000 is the next really good solid point of resistance. And then after that, guys, that's where it gets weird. Because then there's really nothing to stop it from going up to here. So you could actually end up with if it passes this point of resistance, let me get it back. If it passes that point of resistance, then it hits this point of resistance. If it breaks through here, there are no points of resistance all the way up here. Whew. All we do is cross our fingers, right? Hope for the best. And you see another thing here. You got 20-day moving average crossing over at 200. Then you got the 50-day creeping up on it. The market's looking good, guys. RSI is overbought. It's good. What else we got? MACD. MACD is in a bullish. It's good. So hopefully it keeps going. I love that. I want to look at the screen, but I can't because it's weird. But that I'm pulling over to this way. that moon back there, that's fire. I love it. Anyway, all right, we're gonna keep moving. All right, learned about a new coin today. Wilder World. It's in a metaverse. Lark Davis. He's a New Zealand guy, big YouTuber. He was talking about it, so I did a little bit of research. Like I said, I don't like researching and stuff, but I like to pass on information. But I don't like doing really deep. It's obvious I don't. But they are trading on KuCoin. I love KuCoin, very usable. Uniswap because of Ethereum. I don't like them anymore. Nah, I'm just playing. Uniswap was cool. Ethereum, the fees are ridiculous. I have a picture of it. Wait a minute. It should be on your screen right about now, if I did it right. Yeah, it's like $300 to close out a HEX trade. Ticked me off. Anyway, so Uniswap's basically unusable these days. Again, because Ethereum, as far as I'm concerned, is a failed project. Again, because it's unusable. Again. But you could always do it on a KuCoin, which I do use KuCoin, and I suggest using KuCoin. I've had great experiences with it, honestly. I mean, there's a learning curve, but there's a learning curve with everything. But this project, Wilder World, it's pretty cool looking. The stuff that he was talking about was just nice. Unique collection of procedurally generated 5D NFT vehicles to race in the metaverse. I mean, these things are like programmable NFTs, so they're not just JPEGs. They can be changed. Kicks. Well, I'm not big on shoes, but anyway. Things. They're shoes for gameplay, whatever. Cribs. Your home in the metaverse, futuristic condos with sprawling views. I'm at Miami, so it's based on Miami. You buy land. That's coming soon. Then the guild. Interactive in-world creations by leading artists. But yeah, this is a metaverse project. It's looking very impressive. I'm going to be buying some of this. Probably not today because the market's up in general, but it's in my radar. I suggest that. And there's videos in here too. I'm not going to play them now, but there's videos to show. But it looks pretty dang cool. So I think there's a lot of potential in this one. So keep it in your radar, guys. It's called Wilder World. All right, a little bit of news. Not much. Almost done, guys. All right, consultants are entering the metaverse. Literally, Sand tokens are up on news of PwC Hong Kong acquiring a plot of land in the Sandbox. Sandbox team said Thursday that the business consultancy brought some land, virtual real estate, represented as a non-fungible token. A PwC Hong Kong representative wouldn't specify which plot it brought or for how much. Recent sales have seen land go for about 10,000 pop according to blockchain data. So basically, you got here. I read this. We will leverage our expertise to advise clients who wish to embrace the metaverse on the full range of challenges presented by the emerging global digital phenomena. So basically, companies are finding uses for the metaverse world because honestly, it would make a lot of sense. Can you imagine having a metaverse set up where you create a screen name, a password, and you are to go visit your doctor's office, and you literally like walk into the doctor's office, and your guy has a seat, and your doctor sit in front of you talking, whatever. That's all coming, guys. Really, 'cause, I mean, they take your blood pressure and your temperature, and for the most part, depending on what you need done, they don't really need to be there present. So what if they have the temperature set up where you have a thing where you plug in the computer, taking your temperature, even listening to your chest? I'm pretty sure they could have technology, but it's not here now, maybe. But that's where I truly feel the metaverse is going, where everything's virtual. If it, anything that you could think could possibly could possibly be virtual may go virtual one day. Having a consulting firm go virtual, that's easy. But anyway, thought that article was cool, something to think about. All right, crypto exchanges to toss up a Hail Mary at Super Bowl 2022. Crypto.com and FX scored ad spaces for their brands at the biggest sports event of the year, the Super Bowl. Crypto exchange platforms Crypto.com and FTX will run advertising commercials during the Super Bowl, whatever, on February 13th. Both exchanges have been working tirelessly to establish their brands and penetrate the United States market. Let's see, Super Bowl advertisers are known to be very costly, with rates going above $5 million for just 30 seconds. Some sponsors are even willing to pay up to a record $6.5 million for airtime. So anyway, a lot of money being thrown around by these exchanges. Crypto is the future. Crow, which is Crypto.com, their symbol is Crow. I'm big on them. I think they have a good potential. But there's one thing you got to remember. I'm an older guy. You show these grays. You can't see this belly, but it's there. But that in the 90s, it's hard to. If somebody said to me in the year 2000, AOL is going to be gone by the year 2005. Nobody's going to really be using it that much. I would be like, yeah, right. I would laugh at your face. Sure enough, they disappeared faster than that. So, and literally, when you thought of the internet, you thought of AOL. So, Crow. When I think of crypto, Crow definitely pops to mind. But everything's still new. We'll see what happens when it does settles after the bubble pops. And it's going to pop, guys, so be prepared. I'm giving within the next 6 months at best. But, yeah, I think that's about it for today. This is kind of babbling, going a little long. But please subscribe to my channel. If you watched it this long, you absolutely should already be subscribed to it. Please hit that subscribe button. And while you're at it, hit that like button. And until next time, stay blessed, stay happy, and most of all, stay profitable.